the passion for me for pharmaceutical medicine comes from the constant innovation. There's always a change in the regulatory landscape or patient needs, and that's what gets me up every day. My name is Dr. Laura Campbell. I completed PMST a number of years ago, and I'm now a Fellow of the Faculty of Pharmaceutical Medicine and delighted to be so. My interest in pharmaceutical medicine really was sparked when I realised the difference that you could make to patients on a much larger, broader scale, even globally. So when you're working in clinical medicine, you might be able to look after one patient, a few patients in a day, and only offer therapies that are currently available for prescription. But working in pharmaceutical medicine, you work on programs that don't even exist, drugs that don't even exist yet. And you get to be the one who really supports going from an idea, from the laboratory, and getting to the bedside of patients. And for me, that's so exciting. To me, FPM represents a community of physicians with the goal of real excellence and championing what we do. I'm really proud to be a part of this group who want to be collaborative and ultimately really support continuing professional development. For me, working in rare diseases, it's what I've seen unfold in the last few years about how regulators are approaching diseases that only affect perhaps a small number of people. So what we've seen is a much greater involvement of patients and patient groups in regulatory decision making. We've seen groups like the FDA set up patient listening sessions, and the attendance from FDA in those meetings is huge. And this has given them a great forum to better understand the unmet need and the desire for new and innovative therapies. We've seen a real change in the acceptance of faster pathways to approval. For example, accelerated approval in the US. And what that allows drug companies to do and researchers to do is to think about surrogate endpoints, which allow perhaps a biomarker to be able to predict clinical benefit. But this has been a huge change in this area, and it's been wonderful to be part of it. Well, for me, it's all of the new experiences that I've had. So I've made the move from big pharma into tiny biotech. And then I've also made the move from medical affairs into clinical development. One memorable move that I made was working in a completely new disease area. And on day 6 of that job, I was standing in front of the NICE committee as we sought reimbursement for the product. So I think for me, those are big challenges. But you've got to trust your gut. You've got to trust your gut that you will be able to rise to that challenge. You often will not just fall into these opportunities during your career. It's because someone sees something in you and believes that you're going to be able to excel in that role. And so belief in yourself and pushing yourself to really see what's possible and what you can do would be my biggest advice. I think it would be mission possible. Which I know is a slight cheat, but really for me and the people that I work with, we really love solving puzzles. We really love working collaboratively, the bonds that brings, and genuinely achieving what people previously had thought was impossible. So I'm going to go with mission possible.